The real strength of Bitcoin has never been some juvenile fantasy about tearing down corporations. It was never anti-corporate. It is corporate. It thrives because of corporate discipline, because the network is secured by businesses with skin in the game, infrastructure on the line, and ledgers that don't tolerate theft. And most of all, because those businesses are bound by a rule set they can't change. That's the genius. Bitcoin doesn't rely on altruism or democratic consensus. It's not your little commune where everyone gets a voice. It's a battlefield of capital. And the rules are the only thing keeping the whole system from becoming a cesspool of corruption. The protocol doesn't bend, doesn't drift, doesn't evolve into whatever trend is fashionable. It holds the line. And by holding the line, it forces every participant to behave or pay the price. You don't need a central regulator. You don't need a cop. Every business in the system becomes the cop. That's the brilliance. You don't need the biggest miner to act fairly. You just need the rest to give a damn. And they will. Not because they love truth, but because they hate losing money. Let one dishonest actor double spend, front run, or sneak invalid transactions in, and everyone else pays the bill. That's not sustainable. So they police it, they stop it. Not with slogans, but with competitive force, with economic pressure. That's how Bitcoin works. We've already seen it. When Roger tried to game the system with bad locks, nodes that didn't fit the rules, the network didn't need a savior. It didn't need an overlord. It spat him out like a bad filling. Because the other miners, the ones playing straight, knew the cost of tolerating rot. That's what BTC Core doesn't understand. They worship this idea of soft forks and evolving consensus. But every change, every improvement is a chisel blow against the very thing that makes Bitcoin unbreakable: immutability of rules. Not code, rules. That's why Bitcoin doesn't need a central authority. It is authority, distributed through economic alignment, protected by the self-interest of businesses who would rather starve a rogue than risk their own position. Bitcoin is capitalism with teeth. It's not a kumbaya circle of consensus. It's a system where trust is built, not by virtue, but by threat. A threat that if you break the rules, the very people you think you can rob will come together to destroy you. Not out of justice, but out of profit. And that's what makes it unstoppable.